I always thought the old mirror at the estate sale was just an antique, a charming relic of bygone days. I bought it on a whim, imagining it would add a touch of vintage elegance to my apartment. But a week after I hung it on my bedroom wall, I noticed something strange. Late at night, when the moonlight cast eerie shadows across my room, the mirror's reflection showed things that weren't there: a flickering candle, a dark figure standing behind me, and once, a woman in a Victorian dress staring intently into my eyes. I blinked, and she was gone. At first, I dismissed it as my imagination running wild, but then the visions became more frequent and impossible to ignore. 2 nights later, I saw something that made my blood run cold. In the mirror, my reflection was standing in a room that wasn't mine, a dilapidated space with peeling wallpaper and a broken chandelier. I tried to move, but my reflection stayed still, slowly raising a hand to point at something behind me. I turned around in terror, but there was nothing there. The moment I looked back at the mirror, the scene had changed again. Now, my reflection was lying in a coffin, eyes open, staring lifelessly at the sky. I stumbled back, feeling a cold sweat break out on my forehead. What was this mirror showing me? The next day, I decided to get rid of it. I couldn't bear the thought of seeing those horrifying images again. I took it to the basement of my apartment building, intending to leave it there for good. But as I walked away, I felt an inexplicable pull, a compulsion to look back one last time. Against my better judgment, I did. In the dim light of the basement, the mirror showed my reflection once more, but this time, it was laughing, a sinister and knowing smile that sent shivers down my spine. It felt like the mirror was mocking me, as if it knew something I didn't. That night, I dreamt of the mirror. In my dream, I was trapped inside it, banging on the glass, screaming for help while my reflection lived my life. When I woke up, drenched in sweat, I rushed to the basement to find the mirror gone. Panicked, I ran back to my apartment, only to find it hanging back on my bedroom wall, as if it had never left. The realization hit me like a ton of bricks. The mirror wasn't just showing me visions of another world, it was showing me my future. And no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't escape what it was revealing. Now, every time I look into it, I see my own demise inching closer, a fate I can't avoid, reflected back at me in haunting detail.